So this is our vernal pool monitor by Dorph and Quoc. And pretty much this is put on a stand and then put in a vernal pool. Vernal pools are a key habitat for certain amphibians. And for unknown reasons, these amphibians are now going extinct and they're endangered. So this allows scientists to begin to get some idea of why that's happening, some of the variables that are affecting their habitat.
Okay.
So within this we have a thermistor, which allows for the temperature of the water, a photoresistor, which allows for the hours of sunlight, and a sonic ranger, which allows us to determine the depth of the water. This is all integrated with Bluetooth, which then will allow the scientists to use a simple smartphone to collect the data.
So they don't have to actually get wet to do
Yeah,
that?
so they don't have to get wet. And then they can take that back to wherever they're working and begin analyzing the data so that they can see why in some areas these animals are thriving, whereas others they're beginning to fail.
Could you grab that stand and kind of show how it's going to be mounted?
So this stand, we have a small metal hook that attaches it here. The thermistor, since it has to always be in the water, wraps around the center spine of the stand and then goes to the bottom, making sure that even when the water level's low during the later part of the season or the beginning of the season, it's still getting a proper measurement rather than the air temperature outside of it. And then for the sensor, as the sensor just detects the water, we measure from the base of it to the top, and then the measurement that this sensor gives us is subtracted from that, and that gives the depth of the water.
So you two were a team, and how did you kind of divide up the work a little bit?
So Bluetooth integration is very difficult, as Quoc can attest to. So he mostly handled the Bluetooth and figuring out how to transmit the data to a cellular device. I handled a lot of the actual physical designing, but for all the components we worked together, especially for the thermistor, as some of the mathematics regarding it is difficult, so it required both of our talents to figure it out.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.